So I've been using my Segway G2 scooter for a few months now, and it's so much fun, but I needed another scooter. I was like, right, every time I ride this around, somebody wants to go on a ride with me, and I don't have anything for them to ride. So what I did was I picked up a nice, cheap scooter. Oh, you can't see it, hang on. But I picked up the iScooter i9L model. It was around 200 bucks. Sometimes you can find a coupon on them. And I didn't get just one. I got two of these bad boys. That wasn't that heavy. So I'm gonna test one of these out today, and I'm gonna give away the other one brand new. So keep watching the video to find out how to win. So I'm looking at these two boxes here, and I'm trying to give away the one that's in better shape. And I was gonna open the one that looks more beat up, but they both just have like a nice hole in the same spot on each boxes. This one maybe looks like it's less damaged, so we'll give away this one, and I'm gonna open this one today. And let's get right into it. I've got my handy dandy lighter, bro, that I use for all of my unboxings. I do a lot of unboxings live on my Twitch stream. You should come check that out. Let's get into it. We got a kickstand. Instruction manual. Tool. Safety manual. Ooh, it's looking nice. We got a little bit of an assembly to do. We got the charger. We got the T-tool here with some hardware. We're gonna have to attach the handlebars. Looks like we got a backup tube here and a little pump adapter if one of our tires goes flat. And I got a couple of manuals. We might read those. All right, let's go. Okay, let's collapse it too, just to see. I think I got a double safety pull up and pull out. I like it. Goes down and clips to lock so you can pick it up. This one's pretty light. Let's actually check how much it weighs because it doesn't weigh a lot. Okay, I checked the manual. It says it weighs 26 pounds and it supports up to 264 pounds. I don't weigh that much, but this is very light in comparison to my Segway. And I just want to see how tall they are compared to each other side by side. Yeah, I can just see there. Segway's a little bit taller, a little bit wider, a little bit longer, a little bit heavier. It's bigger overall. I think the real shot is the handlebars are like 6 inches higher. All right, we got a nice little charge port here, I think. And I believe this whole top deck lights up, but I got to get it charged to see. And there might be an app to download. Let me just see if it turns on. I think I hold the button down. It might not have any battery. Well, it didn't turn on. How's the horn? Oops, did I break that? Oh, that way. All right, little bell. Don't need battery for it. Always a good sign when the app you gotta use has a 2.3 star rating. I'm excited. So I just been checking every page of the manual trying to figure out how much air to put in the tires. And I'm like, oh yeah, just check the tire. It says 50 PSI, but then it also says max load 165 pounds. I'm a bigger load than that. Just want to get a quick shot of the latch here. Fold it up, it just clicks into place. And then if I want to remove it, I just loosen it here, pull it down, and then it should collapse. It's hard to do with one hand, but we got it done. All right, and I just gotta mention this, if you win the giveaway, I don't want you to freak out. I had to charge this to full before it turned on. I plugged it in and I was trying to turn it on to connect it to the app, but it didn't turn on until I fully charged it. So just keep that in mind. Oh, let's peel that. Oh yeah, dude. You know, I had to take this thing out by the water. So this scooter is so light. I've got it out here ready for a little test ride, and I haven't even tested it for 1 second yet. I'm hoping it works. Like, what if it doesn't? It turns on, but we'll see. Just wanted to show the tag before I pull it off. It's got a 7.5 ampere hour battery, 350 watt motor, and it says rear disc brake. And I think in the manual it said it also has like electronic anti-lock brakes. We're gonna see how that works out today. And I put my phone mount on here, but it takes up so much space. It covers the display and the throttle. It looks like it was greasy or something, but the display is very similar to my Segway. I guess I haven't seen too many of these, so I'm not sure what the differences are like. So there's 3 modes on this, just like my other scooter: Eco, Drive,
and Sport. And I believe it said the Eco is 6 miles an hour, the Drive is 12, and the Sport is up to 20, and I should be able to get an 18-mile range if I'm on Eco and a 12-mile range if I'm on Sport, but we'll see. Also, I'm gonna see how well we can see this in the daylight here. You can kind of see it out here, but it's gonna look way better in the dark. I think that's a cool little feature because I wanted to add lights to my other scooter to make it easier to see me, and they got it right on there. Nice little kickstand there. This thing is very light and easy to push around compared to my other one. I was actually just kicking it like a regular kick scooter. Didn't use the electricity yet, but let's take it for a ride. So I saw there was an iScooter app with a low rating, and I Googled it a bit. I found a few other apps they recommended, but the manual on the back, it said use something called Tuya Smart. It had decent ratings. I just connected that. So we're gonna see if we can get some info with this. I have some other things running. We're gonna see how fast it actually goes, but I got it on sport mode and I'm ready to ride. Let's go. Okay, this thing is much shorter than my other scooter. Hold on. Okay, I'm actually not sure where we're riding this today. I gotta crouch down a little bit on this one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm 6'3" legally, 6'4" in Florida, but this thing is kind of small. Oh, I don't know if I'm trying to go max speed through here. Okay, this thing goes. It's saying I'm doing 20 right now. Feels close to what my other one does. I need to get somebody to race. Addy. Oh. He had a little mirror on his helmet, which reminded me, I got one. It's in my backpack. I'm gonna test it out in just a moment. All right, so I'm on eco mode. I'm going 6 miles an hour. I'm not gonna lie, this feels like I stole a scooter from my little brother. It's just a little bit smaller than I'd like. Like I can get it, but I'm crouched down a little bit. Like you have to bend your knees, right? To ride these things a little bit, especially if you're hitting bumps, but dang, I gotta keep them bent. Dude, there's a lot of cool spots over here. Look at that. I turned on the drive mode. Decent little hill climb there. Okay, this is comfortable for the sidewalk. The drive mode on my other one's about 15 miles an hour, so it's pretty close. Beautiful dog. Here, let me put it back in sport mode if I can. I gotta go fast. Oh, nice. Dang, we're in a cool spot. I gotta come over here. We're at the Selby Gardens. This is cool. All right, I hope this is not too sketchy. Let's go down. I feel like I'm gonna hit my head, but I also, oh God. Okay, all right, I'm pretty sure we went faster than 20, but I don't know if it says a bigger number than 20 on here. I looked down, the display said 20, and I was hauling ass. Okay, this thing is actually pretty sick for how fast it can go. For 200 bucks, actually, I think it was 210. What's 210 times 2? I got 2 of them. All right, we're gonna ride back the other way. I don't wanna get stuck over here. The bike lanes over here suck. There's like hanging branches and stuff, I just remembered. All right, let's get wild with this thing. I'm over here looking behind me. I gotta get this mirror installed. I don't know how to use it. Okay, I set my phone up on the app. I just wanted to get an idea of what it says while I'm riding because I had it in my pocket. Okay, it says I'm going like 20.3. That was a max speed, full stop, not bad. All right, so I got this EVT brand helmet mirror. It looks like it's just like zip ties or little wraps. I'm gonna see if I can get this attached here. It was about 40 bucks, but I'm gonna hopefully be able to see behind me. Okay, so you just Velcro it, strap it to the outside like that. Okay, I see. Okay, I could not for the life of me get it attached. I think it would work with like a smaller or a different size helmet with smaller holes or more holes. I don't know, I couldn't get it to work. So we're just gonna get back to scooting and booting. I don't know why, maybe it's because this one barely weighs anything. I feel like I wanna take it off jumps. Like it doesn't have suspension, that's a terrible idea. It's gonna break right under me, but I kinda wanna do it. I'm getting used to the smaller size. Ooh, dang, what did we just hit? Oh, dang, huh. Does it really just do that bad on a slight bump? Dude, the phone's all out of whack. I think I just hit the littlest bump. All right, let's keep it going. This is what we're testing. I might have to watch the replay on that. Like, what, did I hit the curb? I feel like I've rode up that a million times and I knew right where I was going. Thought I was about to wreck. The phone whipped down. I might want to put the phone back in my pocket or in my backpack. The display doesn't stay on when you're using it as a speedometer. The app that I'm using is like a generic smart app that you connect like light sockets and light bulbs to. I don't know. Dang, I wasn't recording because I was putting the thing in my backpack, the mount, and this lady walks by and she's like, oh, you carry any spare parts. Bro, I got a fanny pack on, I got a backpack on, I got a bag on my scooter. No, I don't have any spare parts. I got camera stuff though. I'm wondering what the power drop off is gonna be like. I imagine when I get closer to 50% battery, it's not gonna go as fast. Who are you waiting for? Are you turning or are you going straight? Oh, he's looking left. All right, dumpster truck. He was looking at the people turning left, but he was trying to go straight. Didn't go when it was his turn. Nobody does the dang old four-way stop right. It's so easy. I got the G2 model because I read that the dual suspension was just so much nicer than having one. This has none. Well, I think that hill climb I used in the other videos nearby. Maybe I can test that out here. Ooh, we're gonna go up the upside this time. Let's run it. A little bit of a head start. Ah! Oh no, dude. No. Okay, it's done. I think this one only has like a 15% climbability on it. I like when you just pop by and they got the take a book, leave a book. Although, wouldn't it be funny like if you are an author just to find these and just stick your book in there? I don't know, I'd do that. All right, it's loud over here. I'm gonna go the other way. Oh, geez. Yeah, some of these little bumps they are big bumps. I'm not ready for them because my other one has such nice suspension on it. So I've been mostly on the sport mode going around the max speed and I've gone about 5.2 miles. It's at 55% battery. Seems about right. Let's keep rolling. Yeah, I need a jump or something. I need like a smooth. Can you take an e-scooter into a skate park or is that's gotta be a no-no. They already don't like scooter kids. Right, e-scooter kids, nobody likes them. All right, so we got 7.1 miles down, riding for 32 minutes total, and we're at 39% battery. Let's keep scooting. So I almost started with like a cheapo scooter like this, but I just was afraid that it wasn't gonna go as fast as it said. I read some of the reviews and people say, yeah, it didn't go near what it said or as long as what it said, but I'm getting close to my expectations here. I was kind of expecting something similar, but plenty of the other reviews said, nah, it actually did. So we gotta be careful of the bumps. Well, it's still going to 20. It doesn't feel like it's lost any speed, which I was positive it was going to. Let's ride around over here. Ooh, it's bumpy. There's some of the rental scooters there. You just park them outside your house. Somebody comes and picks them up and charges them overnight, but you know, you just ride on and park it right out there. It was bricked up over there on the ground. I should roll over that. I think I didn't get it on film earlier. I kind of wanted to see how it looked and felt. It's kind of bricked. And right now, I just let off the throttle and then I push down again. I'm holding it max, but it's not accelerating until I let off and go back again. What's up with that? Not a huge deal, but that's weird. It's happened a few times where like, I'll let off for a second and then I'll push it down and it won't speed up until I do it one more time, letting off and pushing down. This is a good time to remind you guys, if you don't follow me on Twitch, what do you mean? Why not? I go live every night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. If you're watching this late at night, we're probably getting lit right now. Where are you at? All right, I'm actually stoked this is working out so well because look, when I have people over and I want to go scooter riding and I'm like, hey, get on the cheapo one. It's not like it's super terrible. It's close to as fast, goes close to as far.
You know what? You can take pictures, you roll different angles, up close, distance.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna go. He's still like walking after them and talking to them. They didn't seem like they felt remotely threatened, so I was just keeping an eye just in case. You never know. You never know. There was a dog there. If somebody was trying to mess with somebody with a dog, I'd want to make sure that the dog was okay, right? These dang old dumpster trucks are everywhere. I need to see a green one though. Oh, the bumps. There was barely a bump. So I actually like the eco mode on here for like a just above walking speed. It's 6 miles an hour. On my Segway, there's a walk mode, but I think it's 2.8 miles an hour and I can't customize it. And I feel like I'm fighting to balance the whole time. But this one is going the speed that I'd want to go on that one. So I kind of wish I could change some of the tops or some of the max speeds through the settings, but 10 miles an hour is a little fast on my G2, but 6 on this is nice. Oh, I gotta go on this tropical cruise one day. It looks fun. Maybe we'll vlog it. It's some nice firm grass. I haven't tested out rolling on the grass yet. Doing okay. Oh, this is really bumpy over here. Do I make it through? Dangle, very nice. Oh, I had to have it on the sport mode. That was sporty. Ain't it nice over here? All right, we've got a decent range on this. It's still going. It takes me a moment to get to the max speed, if it'll even get that. I wonder once it's under like 20 or 10% if it does, but it was like 23 last I checked. The last 25% is going slow, it seems like. But I wanted to ride this all the way down just once. This is 15.7. We're at 0%? Okay. We gotta be fully out of steam now. No, it's still going. It's still going, like very pitifully. Like at this point, I might just walk, but no, it's faster than I walk. All right, it started to get too pitiful. It wasn't really going anymore, but it gave me 15.8 mile total range. I'm actually impressed. I was expecting under 12. 12 is what I read if I was gonna be on sport mode. And I weigh a little bit more than the average rider, I guess. But just under 16 miles. I was going about 20 miles an hour the whole time, no suspension. I'd say overall for 200 bucks, it's really cool. I almost wish I would have got something like that first because then my next scooter would have been like a way nicer one. But this is pretty close to what my Segway does for the most part. It's just, there's a few things, the headlights, the bigger size. This one is a little bit small, I will say. I kind of lean forward naturally, so I got to make sure my knees are a little bit extra bent on this one. But definitely leave a comment. Let me know the first place you'd ride this to, and we're going to pick a winner for the giveaway from the comments. And come get lit with me on Twitch. Have a lit day, my dudes.